For many restaurants like this long-standing diner, the experience is part of what they serve.
I mean, we were built to serve people inside.
But with ever-changing COVID-19 related dining restrictions and winter looming, delivery is becoming a more enticing option for customers. And for Sam's number 3, delivery apps make that easy.
We're able to continue to serve our product. I mean, just try and stay relevant as far as people eating our food.
Sam's has 3 locations. At 2 of them, 90% of orders are now made through delivery apps, which can be convenient for customers but costly for some of the restaurants.
You know, they take a commission, but those commissions now have been capped. You're pretty much at the mercy right now of those delivery services as far as hoping to get your food out hot, tasty, and attractive still.
Sam Armitage chooses to stick with the apps to get his food out there to people. While for other restaurants, the cons of delivery apps outweigh the pros.
At the moment, we will not use any third-party services at all for delivery.
Blue Pan Pizza relies on their team of 17 part-time in-house delivery drivers.
In-house delivery can work cost-wise if the restaurateur is willing to put in the time and the effort to build that specific revenue stream. If I use DoorDash, Grubhub, or Postmates, and I pay a 25% commission, not only am I losing all of my profit, but I'm in the red.
Giles Flanagan says Blue Pan has been using their own delivery since they opened in 2015. They tried a delivery app to serve areas farther away, but too many bad experiences led them to cancel.
When a customer gets a pizza from a third-party delivery and it's a poorly delivered experience, they don't look at Grubhub or those businesses, they call us and they're upset.
For Giles, the reputation of his business and their food is important.
I think the best way I could summarize making a decision to use a third-party delivery service is buyer beware. This is our experience, and I'm not saying this is everyone's experience.
It's a balancing act for these apps like Uber Eats and Grubhub. They have a business to run, but they also have to consider the restaurant and the driver.
Restaurants are just trying to find any possible ways to break even or to minimize their cost.
Alexander Padilla is an economist.
It's a very complicated issue where the apps are providing a service where they are trying to attract drivers to meet that increase in demand related to the pandemic.
As potential customers opted to stay home in March when lockdowns began, the demand for drivers went up. Gig economy workers like Julian Ray, who we interviewed back in March, almost completely switched from rideshare apps to delivery apps during that time.
Remember that we are basically waiters on wheels. We're servers on wheels, you know. And so for us, if it weren't for tips, we're actually making less than minimum wage just from the delivery fee. Just on like a waiter, like it's very similar to what a server would make before tips. So we live on tips, and so like at the end of the day, well over 2/3 or 3/5 of my income comes from tips. We might spend 20, 30, 40 minutes on one single order. So reasonably, we ask for some compensation for that.
It's a tough balancing act between restaurants, app, and driver.
I don't know that balance has been struck yet.
For now, delivery is a means to an end for these restaurants that thrive on providing a great dine-in customer experience.
Our business model isn't built to survive this way. Yeah, we're just trying to stay relevant, trying to survive. If we can get through the winter, great. That's the hope. The dream is that by March, we're still here.
I'm Chloe Nordquist, reporting.